Damn it, click on that. Alright. I gotta do something real quick. So, we might play online in another video, but... What team should he face? Let's go. Let's go for the Packers. Let's face the Packers. And let's be the Browns. If I can find it. Oh, there. Alright. I'm gonna put the skill over to pro, edit uniforms. Let's do the pants away. Yeah, there we go. No, let's keep this shoes same. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Do my career. I might do it later. Alright, Zach. I'll do my career later after I finish this game or something.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns.
All right, hold on one second. Nah, let's keep it in actually.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On second down, it's Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Why not
Rodgers? He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now
who is guarding me?
To his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Packers are pretty good.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Back-to-back running plays, putting him in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got him in. Open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Come on, Buckles. Dang it, I tripped.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. This fielded at the 2.
Pop.
Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Actually, let's go for a sweep. Go for a sweep.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year.
What?
It's Nick Chubb.
How did I
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's so simple.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A toss play to Chubb. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, one hand.
Nice. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. Baker Mayfield keeping it himself from 10 yards away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Well, the 100th season of the NFL kicked off last week, and as Green Bay comes back out here on offense, they come out 1-0 because of that 10-3 victory over Chicago. Not a lot of offense in that affair.
Not a lot of offense, but how great must they feel in Green Bay to have gone into Chicago and won.
Okay, that's
He's into the clear. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 75 yards, and the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. As Cleveland comes back out here, let's just look back to week 1, Charles. You think about all the excitement that there was around that city. Probably as much excitement for that franchise going into week 1 as there has been in a few decades. And they really fell on their face, 43-13. So I don't want to overreact. Their season's not over, but boy, it did not look good.
No, to put it mildly. The last time they won a game on opening weekend, 2004. And since their return to the NFL, you ready for this? They are 1-18-1 on opening.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 59 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Tackle this ball.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face mask, let's go.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Should we do a sweep? I don't know if that goes. Let's go for a sweep. I'm back. I can barely hear you.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And some room to maneuver. breaks through the contact. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Well-executed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, I know this will surprise you. I've actually done a little bit of reading lately, and all the analytics say that you should go for it more on fourth down. I think someone has referred back to their analytics coach. Maybe he's got a pipeline into the booth because that was a really good play call.
Can you guys hear me? Hello? Oops.
The fourth down run successful.
Right.
Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I can barely speak Latin. I'm gonna go play favorite. I'm gonna go play Fortnite with Wesley. See ya. Peace out. Let's go for another sweep. We need this touchdown.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from
Easy.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little.
And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it, but for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own goal.
Yo, what? Did it count? What did it count? For what?
This challenge was initiated by the game.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Another.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Imagine another fumble.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On the delay, Jones. Now he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Callaway on the return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And some room to run now. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I think I'm king
Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
That wasn't
and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Why do I have to?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Gotta watch your D.
And an alley to run.
Watch your D.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
No, I don't even know that.
Now, rather than risk anything, Mayfield here, he's going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run with Chubb. Powerful running. And shedding his way forward. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down now. It's Jones, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him
what are we having for dinner?
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that third down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Here's Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Rodgers now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
I'm playing Madden right now.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Go on your iPad to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers get a score closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the 4th quarter still to come. We're in the 3rd. Good shot to get there.
And now he's got to make sure he convinces his coaching staff to leave him out there and keep touching the ball, because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think about getting him out and saving some of it. Running backs never like to save yardage.
You know he's tapping his quarterback on the shoulder. I'll take the ball again, please, right?
Not turning down.
From the 27, Mayfield. He's going to float this. He's got it in. Complete. Past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 73 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. Open man right side is St. Brown.
Let's go, 3rd down.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Number 53, Mike 53. Here it comes.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rodgers on target here to Allison. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Encroachment, defense.
Honestly.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
Yeah,
You think the
honestly,
hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut,
That's
you know,
sick.
that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Whew. Those are cool.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 13 yards out. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like...
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
I didn't even
The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Throwing is Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Allison, 44 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
One-score game.
Onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
No, don't touch it.
And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it,
let's go! Face smash, 15 yards.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll roll him out right.
Run out, run out, run out.
And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Don't fumble this, you better know.
How many times have we seen this late in the
I can't
fourth
keep
quarter?
sneaking
Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Another run.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Come on, fourth
Calling
and
a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
No!
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Oh, I really want to go for the touchdown. This is risky.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Oh.
And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part of it.
You guys enjoyed. So, see ya. Well, actually.
Are you ready for some football?
No, I'm gonna do it. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen.
See you guys. See you guys.